Hello, kids. Welcome back to our channel. If you love stories full of honesty and kindness, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing tales. Today, we have a very special story for you, all about finding beauty in our imperfections. Let's begin. Long, long ago, in a peaceful little village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a kind and hardworking man. He was the village water bearer. Every single morning, just as the sun began to peek over the horizon, he would place a long wooden pole across his shoulders. On each end of the pole hung a large clay pot. With this setup, he would walk all the way to the sparkling river, fill his pots to the brim, and carry the water back to his master's house. Now, these two pots were quite different from each other. One pot was perfect in every way. It was smooth, strong, and held every single drop of water on the long journey from the river. The other pot, however, had a small crack running down its side. It had been there for a long time. So, every day, by the time the water bearer finished his walk, the cracked pot would have leaked and was only half full. This went on day after day. The perfect pot was very proud of its accomplishment, always delivering a full portion of water. But the poor cracked pot was filled with shame. It felt terrible that it could only do half of what it was made for. After 2 long years of what it saw as a bitter failure, the cracked pot couldn't hold its sadness in any longer. One evening, as the water bearer was cleaning it by the well, it spoke in a quiet, trembling voice. "I am so ashamed of myself," it whispered. "I want to apologize to you. Because of this crack in my side, I leak water all the way back to your master's house. You do all this work, and because of my flaw, you only get half the reward." The water bearer listened patiently, a gentle smile forming on his face. He looked at the pot with great affection and said, "Don't be sad, my friend. As we return from the river tomorrow, I want you to pay very close attention to the path we walk on." The next morning, as they made their daily trip, the cracked pot did exactly as it was told. It watched the ground on its side of the path, and what it saw took its breath away. A vibrant trail of the most beautiful wildflowers stretched out before it. There were bright reds, sunny yellows, and deep blues, all blooming in a glorious line right where its water had been dripping day after day. The other side of the path, where the perfect pot was carried, was just plain dust and dirt. The water bearer saw the pot's surprise and smiled warmly. "Do you see?" he asked. "I have always known about your crack. So I took the chance to plant flower seeds on your side of the path. Every day as we walk back, you have been watering them." He leaned in and said, "Because of you, and because of what you thought was a flaw, I am able to pick these beautiful flowers and bring so much beauty and joy to my master's home. Without you being just the way you are, there would be no beauty to grace his table." Hearing this, the cracked pot felt a surge of pride for the very first time. Its leak, the very thing that had made it feel so useless and ashamed, was actually the source of all this beauty. It finally understood. It wasn't perfect, but its unique little imperfection had created something wonderful. And so, the broken pot realized that even though it wasn't perfect, its flaw had created something truly beautiful. Later that day, the water bearer arranged the colorful flowers in a vase in his master's home, filling the entire house with a sweet fragrance and vibrant life. Children, the moral of this story is a very important one. We all have our own little cracks and flaws. Nobody is perfect. But sometimes those very things we see as weaknesses can become our greatest strengths. They make us unique and special. Remember, there is beauty in being yourself, and even our flaws can turn into blessings if we look at them in the right way. Thank you so much for listening to our story today. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us for another story next time. Bye for now.